step closer to the hurdle. Right? When you get closer to the hurdle, when you mean business, what do you got to do? Accelerate through the hurdle,
Yeah.
right? Okay. Accelerate through the hurdle. That's business time. Right, let's do this one more time. What? Stop. Go. Photos are hard work, right? You heard too? Photos are hard work. Don't you go stretch over there and I'll talk to you about drills you're going to have to be doing, okay? Cross here. But every day I want you to just work on the very basics. And these drills you can do every day. You don't do tons of them, just do them every day to create muscle memory. Step, touch the bottom, touch this. You see the marker? It's on all hurdles. And that's there with the reason they're there. Touch, check your position. Don't be in a hurry. Do them slow if you have to. Check your arm, that it's not here, right? Shoulder height. Good. Good. Okay? So you do that both legs. You know, even if you just do 10, you know, you might be sore from other stuff you're doing, cross-country season, training, all that stuff, right? The other one is the opposite of that. The hurdle's down at 30 inches, step. That's why it's better to get to walk,
Yeah.
right? So, notice my heel's up, and dorsiflex, and here, arms up. So you get used to this. This is getting used to getting your knee above the hurdle, right? If the knee starts below the hurdle, chances are you will hit the hurdle, right? Then, of course, the wall drill, which is, this is my wall, fabricated just for us at Murphy. Trail leg drill. And what should happen? The lead leg should be in front of the hurdle, right? So that's when the trail leg's going to work. So for you girls, we talked about from here, start, return. See this? Don't start here, start here. Because then it's easier for that to come over, right? Here, start, return. Easier. When you get used to it, if you got a fence, it's even better because then you can use a fence, right? And you can go, pull, right? So that you always want to do, both of you. You want to work on that every day till you're blue in the face, right? And if you want to reinforce that, you do the hurdle down, this one up to your hurdle height. I'm going to switch it around so I can do right leg. And all these things you do right and left leg. If your right leg, trail leg's on the right leg, the hurdle is facing you on the right side. On this drill, you want to make sure two very important things. That your lead leg is far enough so it's to your even with your shoulder, and that the heel, the end of the heel, is on the bar. That simulates takeoff position, right? So on this, just put that, the wall's here, hold the wall. The fence here, hold the fence. When you're going back to put the leg back, what should I do? What should I do? See, huh? Kenzie, what should I do? I should start with the toe turning, right? Keep forward, don't look back, turn, place it on here, and then drag the foot, bring the knee to the right position, boom. If you notice what just happened real slowly, you'll notice that my body extends. That's getting to triple extension. All hurlers have to raise almost 3 inches. So when you're back here, and I'm coming through, oh, look at that extension. See that extension? That extension, right down. So that drill will get your hip flexor sore, right? That's why you want to be nice and warmed up before you do it. That drill you do every day. The other thing you want to work on when you're doing your regular drills, our hurdle warm-up, is especially you want to get used to driving your body forward and not hopping. So you drive your body forward for the lead leg drill. It is here, right? Forward. Because when we talked about, you know, the parties in between, you're just playing around, having fun, but then you get here, you get serious. This is a switch. And the switch is, I gotta be fast. So you wanna get the knee up, and at the most, you want this rear foot to look something like this. Right? You don't want it off the ground. Off the ground will be the wrong way. So if you're recording her, you make sure that she's not hopping like a rabbit. Right?
Yeah.
So those drills right there for what you guys need right now are the most important other than the running. Okay? Even when you're doing walkthroughs, and I was watching you guys, you didn't have the right angle that you need on this foot. When you're here, immediately the foot has to start turning. Right? So that, Kenzie, you know, again, is the difference between running your 60-second 400 hurdles and running 57 seconds, right? Because it pays the price in every single hurdle. For you, Athena, that's what takes away your speed. Two things for you. The reason I want you to do the lead leg drill is I want you out of the habit of this. And in fact, in the videos, many of the videos we did, you're already doing it better. This action looks better, okay? So this isn't your problem. Your problem is once you get here, what do? That is not what we want, right? So at your height, stay tall, extend your hips, stay tall. And when I say tall, I mean in this direction, chest forward, right? Not tall here and going straight over the hurdle like a board, right? Extend yourself. So when you're looking at yourself in the video, you want to see, are you extending yourself chest forward? If you think your chest is forward a lot, it really isn't, right? Think forward more, right? Same way with you both right now in the drill. If I told you to turn your foot, you really thought in your mind that your foot started turning down here, right? But in reality, where did it start turning? Right here, right? So you gotta sometimes think, and you see it, you feel it, train your mind to say, I want to turn it more. Because as you do, you know, the secret again is what happens to your foot. And again, if I don't turn it and I go straight for my running stride, I'm going to be in a low attack position because my knee is going to be below my foot.
Yeah.
That's not going to be good, right? If I turn it when I'm a little higher, it's okay. As long as the knee's here and maybe I turn here, then at least I'm going to be in a low attack. If I turn it sooner, I'm going to be in a high attack, right? Which is ideally where at your height where you guys want to be. Okay. So does that make sense? Things to work on. The other part for the blocks, I gave you some examples. You're going to have an example of me coming out of the block. Not my best example, but it still shows the rear foot pushing off this way, right? Like 6 inches off the ground, 4 to 6 inches off the ground. That's critical because without that, you know, when you combine that and your sweep, it makes the first motion so much stronger and powerful as you're releasing the arms, right? There's a lot in track and field to go through to learn, but I think if you focus right now on those basic drills and then feel the drill and replicate it over the hurdle, right? Record, have someone record you. You know, mom does a great job recording. Have your mom record you. Is this what's happening? Even from here, you'll be able to know, right? If you're here, I can just look at your video here and know in this position if you're going to do the hurdle properly, right? Because that's what I'm looking for you to, is here. See, the foot's already there. I'm off the ground. It's already turned. Makes it easy. So that's what I would just put the effort on for now. Okay? Warm up for you, 45 minutes.